What's going on, boys and girls? Today we're going to be making some oxtail stew, and we're really going to be making it with real oxtails. You know, I don't buy these oxtails that are on, I don't buy them until they come on sale. So it really took me about 8 months for them to actually come on sale, and I save a little bit here, save a little bit there. I got these oxtails for like $8 a pound, the last little batch, which is darn good considering they were $15, $18 a pound in the grocery store on a normal day. So I had to catch the sales, y'all. So you can kind of do that too. Of course, you can use the shank as well too in place of the oxtail, but oxtails are always so good. Anyway, it's a long process. You've got to start your oxtails early in the day. It's close to 2 o'clock now, so I'm going to be pushing it to get this stuff done by 6. So here we go, guys. Not going to be a long video. I've done one before. You can check my page to see the other ones I've done. This is a little bit different than the potato, carrot, celery type of oxtail. Mine is like an oxalate-free type of oxtails. Here we go. All right, guys and gals, I got a lot of stuff up here on this counter here. Of course, we got our oxtails right there. They're being marinated in Tony Chachere's marinade. We got some parsnips. They're going to be kind of like our potatoes. We got some mushrooms, bell peppers, onions. We got a bottle of red wine. We got some diced tomatoes, some red wine vinegar, garlic, some beef broth, some tomato ketchup. We're using that instead of using tomato paste. Some thyme back there. Got some dill weed. Got my seasoning blend, salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, mustard powder, and paprika. We got some flour, got some bay leaves, and then for the noodles, and oh, we got some cornstarch as well too. For the noodles, we're gonna have some buttered noodles. We just got some gluten-free noodles there with some lemon juice, some chives, some Parmesan cheese, and some butter. And we're also gonna be using a little bit of olive oil. Let's go ahead and put this baby together. Okay, guys and gals. Also, it would be really good to have a heavy stock pot like this. This is one of those cast iron ones. But if you don't have one, just a really large, heavy bottom pot will do the trick. Alrighty, now these have been marinating for about maybe 5 or 6 hours, guys. We're gonna put them in a pan, then we're gonna season the heck out of them. We're just gonna be using my seasoning blend. If you have something like some Tony Chachere's, you can use that. Now I put a lot of flavor up there, guys, and you want them things to be seasoned, guys. Now the Tony Chachere's is actually gonna give it a really good taste anyway, but if you didn't use Tony Chachere's marinade, again, season the heck out of those things. Okay, and also don't forget to turn them over to get the other side too, because you want these things, again, you want them to be seasoned real well. Sorry, I'm holding my camera. Now, after you season them, you're gonna take some cornstarch, just sprinkle them up there like that, and then we're gonna take some of our flour and do the same thing. And now we're just gonna give that a nice little mix. All right, after you turn them once, turn them one more time and add some more cornstarch and some more flour. All right, then you're gonna spread you some olive oil down in the bottom of the pot, and we're gonna brown these babies. All right, there's our browned meat right there. And that's what's left down in the pot. Guys, you don't wanna get rid of none of that. You don't wanna get rid of any of this. Just kind of scrape the edges here. And while I was browning all this meat here, I was chopping up my vegetables, because that's what we're going to do. Is we're going to put our vegetables in there now, our bell peppers and our onions. So put your onions in there. Put your bell peppers in there. And let's saute these until they're nice and glistening. Usually it takes about 3-4 minutes maybe. Alrighty, when they get to about that level, we're gonna add our parsnips. And this is a little bit different, y'all, you know, but I've had them before. I've actually done this with a rutabaga as well, too. So we're just gonna saute those just for another couple of minutes. Then we're gonna deglaze this baby. All right, we're gonna put in about 1/4 of a cup of ketchup, and then we're gonna put in a whole bottle of wine. This is Cabernet Sauvignon. Put in that whole bottle, y'all. Now, it sounds like a lot. It sounds like it's not going to, it sounds like it's probably not going to taste good, but guys, this is going to give this so much flavor here. Bring that up to a boil. We're going to throw a couple of bay leaves in there for flavor. Going to put a can of our diced tomatoes in there, y'all. Again, give it a stir. I hope our meat fits in there, y'all. But this, that's a lot of meat right there. I think it will, though. All righty, and we're also going to put in 2 cups of our beef broth, and then we'll add in our meat. All right, we just barely got our meat in there, y'all. So again, now it's going to reduce, and the meat is going to shrink. So don't let this fool you. But we're going to have to bring this to a boil, and then it's going to simmer. Now, also notice I did not put those mushrooms in there yet. We're not going to put the mushrooms in there until the meat is done. All right, in the meantime, we can go ahead and boil our water for our pasta. I've got a little bit of salt in there, y'all. We're going to add our pasta, going to bring it to a boil, and we're going to cook that for about 13 minutes. Depends on how tender you want them. And then we'll cool them down real quick. All right, when you get down to about 30 minutes, you want to add in your mushrooms, guys. And this is when you really want to taste it and make sure it's got that little twang. You can add your mustard and your red wine vinegar. All right, guys, it is delicious, but I'm gonna put just a little bit of the vinegar in there just to kind of give it that little twang. And we're also gonna put just about a teaspoonful of Grey Poupon mustard. Now we're gonna go ahead and pre-do this right here, guys. We're gonna go ahead and start making our sauce for our buttered noodles. So we're putting about half a stick of butter in there. We're putting some onions in there. Now, if you have shallots will work a little bit better, but that's probably about 3-4 tablespoons of onion. We got a small amount of chives that we're putting in there. That was about half a teaspoon. Adding a little bit of dill weed. Now, if you don't like dill weed, guys, some people don't put it in there, but I love dill weed. And we're gonna put some chives in there. I'm sorry, not chives, some thyme. A little bit of thyme in there. And just go ahead and saute it a little bit. And don't forget your garlic, your minced garlic. That's about 2 teaspoons of minced garlic. All right, now we're gonna add our noodles to our mixture here. There we go, and we're just gonna give that a little bit of a mix, y'all. Just to get everything nice and coated. And we'll come back once it's nice and coated. Get it nice and mixed in there real good. Then we're gonna add some Parmesan cheese, y'all, just to kind of finish it off. Gonna make it taste really, really good. Give it a mix, and then we're gonna add a little bit of lemon juice. All right, just a little splash of lemon juice here. And that's probably about a half a teaspoonful. Now make sure you give it a nice taste, guys, because sometimes you don't taste this stuff and you assume that it's going to taste good. Sometimes it needs seasoning. So we're going to add a little bit of our special seasoning blend here. And that should fix that up. Alrighty, and if you timed it right, guys, everything should be done at the right amount of time. Now, in my last videos, I took the meat off the bones, but this time I decided I would let the meat stay on the bones just to kind of make the experience a little bit better. It looks good, it smells good. I know it's going to taste good. Guys, you guys like and share this video. Hit the little thumbs up if you to help me get more information out to people that want to see these videos. And I hope you try some of this oxtail stew. Just do like I did. Just wait until the price comes down. Then go ahead and get you some. It'll be worth it. You do need a few hours to get this stuff ready. So I hope you guys have a great day. Peace.